In our politics lead, House Republicans are likely to vote tomorrow to decide if Congresswoman Liz Cheney of Wyoming will be ousted from her leadership position after weeks of mounting tensions. Cheney and the GOP have been at odds over her denouncement of Donald Trump and the big lie. CNN's Jamie Gangel joins us now. Jamie, what are your sources telling you about this vote to purge Cheney from House Republican leadership tomorrow?
It's going to be very different from the February vote. I keep hearing from sources who are familiar with the delegation that they expect this vote to be lopsided. Last time it was
against her.
Against her. Last time it was 145 to 61. This time they think she's not going to get 61 votes. So it's going to be very different. And what you're seeing is the Milwaukee Journal actually reported they went out, spoke to the Wisconsin delegation of Republicans. 4 of the 5, including Mike Gallagher, who publicly supported her last time, are now voting against her.
Gallagher's voting against her.
Yes. So that gives you a sense.
What are top House Republicans saying about the vote?
So I thought it was interesting. We've heard sort of the same banter. We heard from Kevin McCarthy, we're still a big tent. And then Scalise, the number 2, he said this afternoon, it's not about right or wrong. It's about the focus of our conference. But the reality is that it's only about one thing. It's about Donald Trump's tent. It's only a big tent, I guess, if you're Marjorie Taylor Greene or Matt Gaetz, but not if you're Liz Cheney. This is about one thing and one thing only. Donald Trump wants her gone.
I mean, Scalise says it's not about right or wrong. It's exactly about right or wrong if you consider lies to be wrong, which I think most Americans probably do. How will this all play out procedurally? I think the vote last time in favor of Cheney after she voted to impeach Trump was a secret ballot, I believe. What about this, and how's it going to work?
So what's interesting is it was a secret ballot, but we knew the numbers at the end. This will start, I'm told, with yeas and nays, a voice vote. But maybe someone who wants to show how lopsided the vote is, could call for a secret ballot again. It requires 5 people to second that. It will be secret, but there will be numbers. One footnote, Liz Cheney tomorrow morning is still the conference chair. She will be chairing this meeting. She will be calling it to order, and she may even be the person to call the vote that will oust her, which will either be awkward or a power move of her own.
Well, they're purging her because she refuses to lie, so she should keep that in mind, just as objective fact. That's what's going on. Jamie, thanks so much. Coming up next.